welcome to day two. It's Jay Elizabeth, aka Jimmiealice, Elizabeth Williams, and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. And today we are talking about the higher chakras and money. Yesterday we talked about the lower chakras. On Facebook, I talked about the four things you'll learn from that book called The Big Leap and the blockages that you kind of give yourself during life when you're always in a mode of don't forget where you come from, don't forget where you come from. And yeah, I will actually post a link to that below. But today we're talking about the higher chakras, and that means from the solar plexus and up to the crown chakra. So we're going to do the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. And I kind of want to start with the crown because it's like it goes along with the universal laws, in my opinion, with the one specifically that says all is mind. And yesterday I started off telling you about toxic positivity, or what someone called and referred to as toxic positivity. And I said that because when I was 19 years old, I was 19 years old, I joined the military. And I joined the military because in college, that I started when I was 17, I was not doing very well with like time management, and I also wanted a guy to like just marry me, control me, tell me what to do, like childhood. Like I wanted to continue on the normal day to day of life from childhood. And this is what my mind was telling me was going to happen. That's what was supposed to happen. And again, all is mind. I went to the recruiter, and the recruiter told me specifically, the military is just you working out, you getting paid to work out and travel. And you can actually get paid to go to school. You can actually do whatever you like on the weekends. During the week, you have to, show up, work out, and participate in whatever the day is. Now, when he described what he described to me, it didn't sound like any work, if I'm honest. It sounded like you were going to learn something. You were going to learn how to be a soldier to fit in and do what soldiers do and work out and travel. That's what I heard. And you have the opportunity to go to school and they'll pay for it. And any debt that I did acquire, they would possibly pay for it. They didn't pay for it. But he also gave me a $20,000 bonus. So me, young, dumb, I'm like, cool, that sounds amazing. So this recruiter told me that. And when I got to the military, my entire career was literally get paid to work out, and I traveled. And the work part, barely, honey. And it's because all is mind. The more naive or the less you know, the less issues you feel are there, the better. When you're asking someone who's like pessimistic how a place is or how food is in a certain area, you'll get a different answer from someone who's an positive thinking, optimistic person. And that's why they say that's why there's a book called Positive Thinking. That's why there's a book called there's books and all references and people and advice saying, watch the people that you're around, because all is mind, and what you put in your mind is what's going to manifest. I just wanted to start off with that story. But usually when they say when they talk about the crown chakra, they're talking about your connection to source, God, the universe, the all. And the affirmation for that one is I know. So all is mind. What do I know? But when you have your mind, you can always change your perspective, change your thoughts. That's the point of my videos, and that's the point of this connection here. So for the crown chakra, it's your seventh chakra. It's the doorway to the divine. And it's for spiritual understanding, cosmic consciousness, knowingness, have an empty mind, inner peace, clarity, order within like your mind state and your body, incarnational doorway, and connection to source above, as I said. So when they say incarnational doorway, when you come out of your mother, usually you're head first, usually. And that's when your reincarnated soul will come into, and that's why they say your time of birth is this time. Your time of incarnation is this. And that's why they write it on the birth certificate and that's why it's always been that way. Speaking of like astrology, as y'all know, I just went to Oxford. Feel free to check that video out. I'm excited for after my birthday because then I'll start doing content that's not just like teaching. I don't know. I'm just really excited. Okay, I'm just get back to this. So the affirmation for that is I align with the divine. I am divine transmutation. I open myself to my soul, my higher self, my crown chakra, my connection to my soul, my connection through the sun, through the galactic core, into the heart of the universe, the source, the great central sun is pure, invincible, and eternal. Now, why is that all one sentence? Because of the option that I chose to look into. So because I chose this option, I also suggest you look into, you can just Google crown chakra affirmations and get them from there. But the reason I started with crown chakra first is because it's connected to your root chakra. So if you fold yourself in half, which you probably won't, your top and your bottom chakra are connected. Your sacral chakra and your third eye are connected. Your throat chakra and your solar plexus chakra are connected. For instance, with free will, you have to give consent. You have to speak consent. And to know things, you have to be kind of grounded. You have to be kind of secure, or you're kind of confused. You're kind of, you don't know, And if you're always saying, I don't know, or you're letting other people make your decisions for you, those two chakras it's indication that those two chakras need to be worked on. And I didn't talk about crystals in the other one, but the clear quartz is a really good crystal for your crown chakra. And usually the crown chakra is already open, usually. You can also get it open by like praying. You can get it open by consistently praying. And what do I mean by prayer? I mean like starting with the affirmation, I know. I know I am successful. I know I am capable. I know I am worthy. I know I am amazing, abundant, affluent, whatever you want. I am enough. I know I am enough. Things you know. Again, you want to fill in that cup like I talked about in the lower chakra videos. And I hope you guys watched that one. If you haven't, feel free to go check it out. I'll put it in the link below. The next chakra is your third eye, and people usually want to open their third eye. And with all your chakras, you can actually like tap on them to open them or clear them out, because you want to clear them, heal them, make sure they're spinning correctly, not too fast, and you want to expand them. The reason you want to expand them is because you want to be able to, so people are going to say things about you. Someone might say something negative about me when they read my book that I just published, because it's about my life and it's about all of it. And I published it with someone's name in there who I was engaged to. That's what I was talking about in the book. And then I called the engagement off. In my opinion, that's kind of messy. But in the opinions of others, we don't know what they'll think. And that's not really up to us to think. But that opinion comes to me. The reason why when you walk into like a room and you kind of put your hand up against the top of your, right under your breast or like over your navel, is because you're covering your free will. You're covering up your solar plexus so that those attacks don't hit, because words are just coming at you. And energy, everything is energy. So someone's negativity can block your chakras. If it's negativity towards you, it can block your chakras. Like that's what a hex is. It's a cross on your chakras. It's like a block, a big block. And that's why you want to meditate. That's why you want to expand your chakras. Because if you expand your chakras this big, and somebody throws a hex besides this, it's like, okay, it's not really going to affect you. But if they keep doing it, it's going to add up. But if you already do your work to clear that out, they're non-factors. And that also speaks to the transmutation with the crown chakra in your mind. So if someone says something negative about you, like, I can't think of anything. I hate her artwork, right? That can hurt your feelings, you know? And how you feel about it also lets it in. Like if you love somebody, that magic is even more potent. And I don't know when I'll talk about that. I'll probably talk about that on Patreon. But you, as you, because you have free will, and honestly, all is mind, but it's your mind that has to agree with it. If you're like, my art is amazing, and anyone who feels otherwise and has said it and spoken on it and put that energy out there, I call for the transmutation of that energy, meaning the cleansing of it. So now it's just pure energy again without that terrible intention. And I allow that energy to now work in my favor, to make my art even more beautiful to me and the people that interact with me. You know, you see what I'm saying? Something like that. That's transmutation. You take something, clean it off, make something else. That's it. That's transmutation. All right. We were at the third eye. So it is for intuition. It's to enhance your intuition, clairvoyance, psychic abilities, divine memory, thought, imagination, vision, sight, vision or sight, inner and outer hearing. So this is like where all your psychic abilities sit, including your crown, because it connects you to your higher self or the divine or in source. So we all have different gifts and abilities. I can't say that everybody has the same gifts and abilities. And if you like start tapping on yourself, your intuition is gonna tell you what I'm gonna eat for dinner. But it can assist you and help you figure out what your gifts and abilities are. And that's when people say, like, if you want to know something about a certain circumstance in your life right now, like, is this the right move? If you just sit into the moment and become present, I am present and I'm able to understand and I'm in tune with my body. And I know in this moment I am in the know of if I'm moving correctly, if I'm still fully aligned. And then you can just close your eyes and listen. And you'll get a yes or no answer at some point. I say give it at least 3 minutes. And don't be like heady, you know, like don't be like, okay, waiting for that answer now, waiting for that answer. Let it flow. You got to be in a state of rest and let a state of flow. And so I order oil from Tantric Alchemist, from Magical Mystic, and from Spiritual and Paid. Those are my top 3. When I do my rituals, I do mine with Spiritual and Paid. But Tantric Alchemist is the son of my mentor. And I forgot I was live, y'all. I thought I was just shooting a video. But he had intuitive bundles. So he sent me Relax, which meant I was like high strung, because I was high strung at that time. But if you're not relaxing, things are not able to flow. The ocean is relaxed. The ocean looks it looked terrifying the first time I saw it, but it's in a relaxed state of flow. Like if it was tense like a muscle, it wouldn't move, you know? So you need to relax. You need to detense. Drop your shoulders. Detense. Don't be tense, okay? All right. The affirmations for third eye is I see. I awaken my divine memory, my memory of multidimensional nature. I activate my inner seeing and inner hearing. I see clearly. I take actions that support my intuition. I trust my inner guidance. I understand synchronicity as divine timing. I am the master of my thoughts. I am illuminated mind. So even with that, you can see wow, that was terrible. That's somebody just messaged me. Even with that, it's like you can create your own affirmations. I see clearly. My intuition is a part of me, and I trust my intuition. You can create your own affirmations based on the qualities of the third eye. And you can also tap it. My third eye is clear, healed. You know, my intuition is amazing. It always has my back. Things like that. It doesn't have to be stiff like these ones that I'm giving you. Maybe I'll write some more in the comments. Let's move on to the throat chakra, which was my biggest issue. It's in your throat. So the spoken word, creative expression, gratitude, worthiness, receiving, letting go, transformation through words, mantras and invocations. So there are things that you can do that will block the heck out of your chakras. So when it comes to the crown chakra, it's like just engaging in life and in autopilot and not knowing anything. When it comes to your third eye, it's like not trusting your intuition. Just keep like going against your intuition. Keep going against what you feel. And like, you're like, dang, I felt like I shouldn't have did that. Dang, I felt like I shouldn't have went there. Dang, I feel like I should go there. You're never trusting it. It kind of dulls down. It kind of dies out, you know? For me, I have a video that says like I was a criminal when I was a kid. I used to lie a lot. But when I wasn't lying, my throat chakra would like hurt. Well, my throat, not my throat chakra. I don't know. My throat would genuinely start hurting. Like I would feel like I couldn't breathe. And when I was in the military, when I got out during the retirement that I was doing, I retired from the military. They told me that I have a goiter and Hashimoto's, which is like an enlarged thyroid. So the areas that these chakras sit in, those organs are actually affected by these chakras. So lying can get you a big ass throat chakra. A big thyroid. It could get you issues with your thyroid. It could get you all of that. Third eye, if you're not trusting your intuition or if you're not connected, get you sight problems. It could get you hearing problems, things like that. Like it'll make you. So rock bottom looks different for different scenarios. Thyroid issues could be rock bottom to somebody. And so, okay, well, maybe I should look into this. You can get medicated or you can look into it. And it's like, well, I'd rather do my affirmations for my throat chakra. From this one is I speak. I speak the truth of who I am with love, wisdom, and clarity. I am divine expression. I express energy as language and understand the spoken word as an architect of reality. Spiritual attitude is gratitude. I am worthy to receive the blessings of life. So if you're not willing to receive, if you're not willing to work on your throat chakra specifically or your intuition, and you're like, all right, universe, I want to be financially abundant. I want love I want a love life that is fulfilling for me. If you want to say that, then you got to be able to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is probably going to tell you, all right, go on that trip. All right, go out with your friends. All right, go grocery shopping. And you'll find the person that wants to collaborate with you, whether it's love life or making money. You'll find the person that wants to get you what you want to do. Like, I only came live because I was intuitively guided to yesterday. It's like, I'll do this until my birthday. And then after my birthday, I'll just do a different type of content, like more beauty content, because I want to give this information. I don't know why I haven't never given it, but I just want to move on with my life. Because on my birthday, I feel like this year was the year I felt like I was an adult. And next year, I'm an adult, okay? Which is November 22nd. That's not even next year. It's my next year. So let's move on to the last chakra that we'll talk about, because we're almost at 20 minutes. It's the heart chakra. So feelings are everything. And when you have heart scars, or when you have your heart broken and you decide you're not going to trust anybody anymore, you decide you're going to be distant, you're going to go numb, things like that. You're actually working against yourself. And it sucks because like the world is set up for you to get disappointed and either give up or look really strong. And oh, you made it through. You're so strong. Yada yada. Nobody really wants to be strong because now there's a whole soft movement. Okay. Uh, and I remember guys were always like, I ain't soft. I'm not soft. You know, people, soft was not the rage growing up as a 90s kid. So when it comes to the heart chakra, it's about love, compassion, forgiveness, trust, vulnerability, joy, surrender, humility, harmony, faith, and hope. So imagine being able to be vulnerable and not being hurt. Imagine a full year of being vulnerable and just not being hurt. Can you imagine that? Like being able to have your heart on your sleeve and not being hurt. Can you imagine that? And if you can't, is it because you have traits that are BS? I'm a firm believer that what we don't like in other people is something that is wrong with us. Or something that we don't like about us. Not wrong. I'm not going to, because I don't think, if you say the affirmation, I am not broken, it feels really good. I used to do it back a while ago. I've been studying magic for 5 years now. I just realized like it's been that long. But I am not broken. Try it. Try it out. Like close your eyes and say, I am not broken. That's vulnerable. And also say all of my heart scars are healed. And just breathe into that, because to say that means you want to clear your heart off of all the old stuff. And that also means you kind of got to journey through your past to let go of some stuff, to forgive yourself for being young and dumb, to forgive yourself for engaging in activities that you feel like you didn't really want to do. And that's the great thing about consent. It makes you feel safe, and it helps you keep your heart safe. You know, it helps you keep your heart. I guess you don't have to keep your heart safe. Let's not approach it from that angle. It's like it helps you realize that it's your choice. So it's like that is engaging multiple chakras. That is your free will, solar plexus. That's your root chakra, feeling safe. That's your heart chakra, clearing the heart scars. That is your intuition, you trust in your intuition, you trust in your divine guidance, just you being connected to source, God, whoever, your higher self. That is you using your voice when you're giving consent. That's like everything. And then sacred sexuality, I mean, you know, consent. It's like consent in every situation though. Like, yes, I want to eat. No, I don't want to eat. Someone just asked me if he could take me to Turkey. I don't know this man, but I'm also not opposed. Let me know what you think. Because I actually was just saying I wanted to go to Turkey. He's random off of Instagram. He's been in my inbox for months saying, hey, beautiful, hey, gorgeous, yada, yada, yada. And I'm not really interested in that. Like, knowing what you need is awesome. I don't need compliments. I would rather just have a good conversation with somebody. But he sent me a song. The song is called Daydreamer by, I believe her name is Lily. I hope you guys look it up because it's about, daydream. Don't quit your daydream just because people are going to judge you. And it was like, yo, like, why did he send me this song? Who is this man? And when he sent me the song, I finally replied. And it's because I already cleared my heart scars, you know? I already did the energy, running energy and stuff like that, which I'll talk about tomorrow when I go live. Jupiter Hour, planetaryhour.net. I'm in Georgia, so it'll tell you when Jupiter Hour is on there. I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I like Jupiter Hour. I go live on my Facebook channel at Mercury Hour, though. Which I don't know what time that'll be tomorrow, but I'll post today's live link today. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I'll talk more about this again. I'll be doing this all month because I have a ton of information that I just never gave. Like I've been doing the I should have been giving this information. I apologize. But I'm giving it to you now. And also we'll talk about clearing karma because there's a book on clearing karma, and according to her and her like spiritual journey, which is very woo woo, but I'll share the title and stuff with you guys. She was saying like there are lords of karma. And when I was like thinking like what the heck are lords of karma? And then think about all the people that read this book and just were brave enough to do this stuff. Can you think 2040 like people are going to be like these people were crazy if somebody doesn't start like testing this stuff out. So I tested it out. It's pretty real, guys. Apparently the lords of karma have been like waiting for people to like meditate and clear their karma out. Like actually you don't have to go through those traumatic situations with those people. Actually you don't have to be harassed or drugged or all that stuff and all this terrible things that's happening to women. Like we can clear all that out. And supposedly, according to the book, and from what I really feel, because again, all is mind, next lifetime you won't have to go through those things again. Like you won't have to keep learning the lesson until you clear it out of your heart space. So I'll talk about that tomorrow. Well, I'll talk about what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye.